At Arizona State University, we're bringing world-class education from our globally acclaimed faculty to you. Ranked #1 in innovation for 10 consecutive years and #2 among public universities for employability, ASU isn't just ahead of the curve, it's creating new paths to success. Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online, that's a degree better. Explore more than 300 undergraduate, graduate, and certificate programs at asuonline.asu.edu.
All right, so welcome back, everyone, for another deep dive. Today, we're going to break down a real nail-biter, the Titans winning over the Commanders.
Yeah.
Final score was 23-20.
Close one.
But the score really doesn't tell the whole story of what happened in this game. We're going to bring you some interesting insights today. So
It really was back and forth, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Both teams had their moments. But I got to give credit to the Commanders. They came out strong.
Oh, they were firing on all cylinders that first drive.
I mean, Sam Howell, their quarterback,
Yeah.
he was looking sharp right out of the gate,
Yeah.
especially that touchdown pass to Terry McLaurin.
Beautiful.
20 yards, perfectly placed.
I mean, right where only McLaurin could grab it.
Exactly.
So right off the bat, Commanders are up 7-0, and you're thinking, here we go again.
Right.
But the Titans didn't flinch.
No, they didn't,
They stuck to their game plan.
which is interesting
Yeah.
because it shows their coaching staff really believes in their system. They knew their strength was running the ball, and they weren't going to abandon that just because they were down early.
And they've got that workhorse, Derrick Henry.
Oh, yeah.
Ready to shoulder the load. You know, they put together a nice long drive, eating up the clock, but then they hit a wall.
Yeah, that red zone,
Yeah,
inside the 20-yard line.
Yeah.
Defenses always seem to stiffen up there.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what the Commanders did.
They had to settle for a field goal.
Yeah.
So instead of maybe tying the game,
Right.
they're only down by 4. Mm-hmm. Do you think that missed opportunity came back to haunt them later?
It's hard to say for sure,
Yeah.
but it definitely foreshadowed some of the Commanders' later struggles.
Yeah.
Even though they held them back initially, they really had a tough time consistently containing Henry.
Yeah.
The Titans were committed to that run game.
Oh, absolutely. They stuck to it.
Yeah.
But it wasn't all Derrick Henry. I mean,
Right.
let's talk about their rookie quarterback, Will Levis.
Yeah, he had a good game.
Second quarter, he starts finding his rhythm.
Uh-huh.
What'd you think of his performance?
Really promising, especially for a rookie in such a big game.
Yeah.
I mean, that 45-yard completion to Treylon Burks,
Incredible.
that was a thing of beauty. Really showed off his arm strength.
Oh, yeah. And that throw set up Henry's first touchdown.
Yeah.
Gave the Titans their first lead of the game.
Momentum swing, for sure.
Big time.
And it wasn't just the offense.
Right.
Titans defense started to step it up, too.
Oh, yeah.
Jeffrey Simmons, Harold Landry.
They were all over the place.
They did not let up on Howell.
No.
That pass rush really disrupted the Commanders' flow.
Absolutely. But on the other side, Jonathan Allen was a one-man wrecking crew for the Commanders.
He was fantastic, especially against the run.
Yeah.
You could really see his impact, especially when the Titans tried to run up the middle.
So even though the Titans managed to take the lead, the Commanders weren't going away quietly.
No, not at all.
Really was a back-and-forth battle, huh?
Yeah, a real slugfest. And that's where we see the ebb and flow of the game.
Yeah.
Third quarter, Brian Robinson Jr.
Commanders running back.
Yeah, busts a 30-yard run,
Wow.
setting up a field goal for them.
So they're back in it.
Yep.
But Levi's answers right back.
He does.
Finds Chigo Okonkwo on a crucial third down.
Third and long, I think it was.
Yeah.
Big play.
Huge play. And that set up another Derrick Henry touchdown.
That's right.
So now the Titans are up by 10. You'd think they'd start to pull away.
You would think so.
Not so fast.
Commanders weren't done yet.
Nope.
Howell throws a laser to Jahan Dotson for 40 yards.
Man, that was a great throw.
I mean, you could feel the energy shift in the stadium after that play.
Oh, yeah. The Commanders were fired up.
And then, sure enough, that drive ends with another touchdown by Robinson Jr.,
Yep.
bringing them within 3 points again.
Just like that.
So we're heading into the fourth quarter, and it's anybody's game.
Absolutely.
Talk about a roller coaster.
This game had it all.
More twists and turns than the mountain road.
Yeah, but before we get to that dramatic fourth quarter, what really stood out to you about these first three?
You know, despite all the lead changes and big plays,
Yeah.
I think this was a game that was really defined by those smaller, almost invisible moments.
Okay. I like that.
Like, for example, the Commanders' inability to capitalize on those early Titans penalties.
Oh, that's a great point.
Yeah.
Field position.
Huge impact.
Oftentimes overlooked.
Yeah.
It can really swing the momentum.
Especially in a close game like this.
Right.
Every little thing matters.
And those are the things we're going to be looking at as we dive into the final quarter of this incredible game. So
It's going to be good.
stay with us.
So we left off with the Commanders right there on the Titans' heels, only down by 3 as the fourth quarter started.
Oh, it was a close one.
Anyone's game at that point.
You could feel the tension in the air.
Oh, yeah.
And the Titans, knowing they had to hold on to that lead, they went back to what they do best, that ground and pound.
Clock management 101.
Yeah.
Keep Derrick Henry running, keep that clock ticking, and make the Commanders play catch-up.
Right.
Seemed to be working, too.
For a while, it really did. That fumble.
Oh, yeah.
It was like the air got sucked out of the stadium.
I know.
Derrick Henry.
Unbelievable.
The guy's been unstoppable all game.
Yeah.
And he just coughs it up.
Gave the Commanders a real chance right there.
A golden opportunity.
You know, sometimes those fumbles they make you wonder, like, were the Titans getting a little too comfortable?
Interesting.
Maybe the pressure of the Commanders coming back was getting to them?
Yeah, maybe.
It's hard to say.
But it definitely shifted the energy.
No doubt.
Commanders recovered the fumble.
Wow.
Did they make the most of that opportunity?
Well, Sam Howell, got to give him credit.
Yeah.
He stepped up.
Yeah.
Throws a dime to Terry McLaurin.
Of course, McLaurin.
Guy was open all day.
I know, right?
Puts him in field goal range.
That's a clutch play if I've ever seen one.
Absolutely.
Just over 5 minutes left on the clock.
Yep.
Game's tied at 20. Commanders have all the momentum.
All the momentum.
Had to be some nerves on that Titans sideline.
Oh, I'm sure there were.
What?
But they've shown they can handle the pressure.
They have.
It was time for their young quarterback to show what he's made of.
And boy, did Will Levis deliver.
He sure did.
That final drive. His accuracy.
Incredible.
Finding those tight windows.
Throwing darts.
He was like
he'd been there before.
Yeah, like a seasoned veteran.
Almost like that fumble.
Yeah.
Ignited something in him.
Yeah.
He knew he had to make up for it.
Yeah.
And he did. Calmly. Decisively.
Absolutely.
And let's not forget Derrick Henry.
Oh, of course not.
Even with that fumble, he came back strong.
I mean,
just pounding the rock.
He's a machine.
You could see the Commanders' defense getting tired.
Yeah, they were wearing down.
And then
the seconds left on the clock.
Yep.
It all comes down to Nick Folk.
Mr. Reliable.
Oh, yeah.
The man's been clutch for the Titans for years.
He's got ice in his veins.
Nails the game-winning field goal.
Titans win 23-20.
What a game.
Heartbreak for the Commanders, but what a performance by the Titans.
Yeah, I mean, they were on the ropes there for a minute.
They were.
But they never gave up.
Never gave.
Stuck to the game plan.
Trusted their players.
And it paid off.
It did.
But even in those final seconds,
yeah,
the Commanders still had a chance.
They did.
Howell trying to pull off a miracle.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to make something happen. And then
Kevin Bjord.
Out of nowhere.
With the interception.
Game over.
Just like that.
Wow, what a finish.
Talk about a game with everything.
That had it all.
Lead changes, big plays, and an ending you couldn't script.
Couldn't have written it better myself.
Really showed the importance of individual talent.
Oh, yeah.
And coaching strategy.
Absolutely.
Let's break down some of those key performances that really shaped this game, shall we? I mean, where do we even start? So many great performances in this game. Got to start with Derrick Henry, though.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the guy just carried the Titans' offense.
He did.
Over 120 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns.
Workhorse.
Even with that fumble late in the game, I mean, he was just a force.
Yeah, you know, it's easy to just look at the numbers.
Yeah.
But what really impressed me was just his effort, you know. Every single yard was a battle.
Yeah.
He just wore down that Commander's defense.
Yeah.
Set the stage for those crucial drives late in the game.
And speaking of stepping up in those crucial moments, Will Levis.
Yeah, the rookie quarterback.
Yeah, over 250 passing yards, key plays under pressure.
Making those big throws.
Led that game-winning drive. I mean, not bad for a first-year starter.
He really exceeded expectations, especially in a game like this.
Yeah.
You know, rookie quarterbacks, they tend to make those mistakes.
Right.
Especially when the pressure's on. But Levi's, he showed a lot of poise out there.
Yeah, he did.
Even after the Henry fumble.
Yeah.
He didn't let it rattle him.
No.
Came right back, made the plays they needed.
It's that mental toughness that separates the good from the great.
Yeah, for sure.
Got to give some credit to Sam Howell on the Commander's side, though.
Yeah, he had a decent game.
280 passing yards, 2 touchdowns.
Kept him in it.
He really did.
I mean, it was kind of a mixed bag, you know?
Yeah.
Some brilliant throws, some questionable decisions.
Yeah.
Showed off his arm, extended some plays.
Yeah.
But he also forced a few throws.
Yeah.
And against a good defense.
Well, that'll get you in trouble.
Yeah, those are the throws that'll get you beat.
That interception at the end was a tough one.
Yeah, it was.
But overall, he showed flashes.
He did.
Of what he can do.
For sure.
And we can't forget Terry McLaurin.
Oh, absolutely not.
Over 100 receiving yards, a touchdown.
The guy was a problem for the Titans all day.
Yeah, he was
Always open.
always open.
Always a threat.
Yeah.
The chemistry between him and Howell is definitely something to keep an eye on
Oh, yeah, for
as
sure.
the season goes on.
Now, moving beyond the individual performances, I'm really curious to hear your thoughts on the coaching strategies in this game.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Titans sticking to their ground game.
Right.
Commanders relying more on the pass.
Almost a clash of styles.
Yeah, it really was.
You know, the Titans with their power running game, they wanted to control the clock, wear down the Commanders' defense.
Yeah.
And for the most part, it worked.
It did. It did.
But the Commanders, they knew that.
Yeah.
And they tried to attack the Titans' secondary with that aggressive passing game.
Right.
The problem was they just couldn't sustain those drives.
Yeah.
Couldn't capitalize on their opportunity.
Right, those missed chances in the red zone.
Turnovers.
That's what cost them the game.
Yeah.
In a game this close, every single play matters.
You can't afford those little mistakes.
No, you can't.
They can come back to haunt you.
Well, I think this deep dive has really given us a new appreciation for this game.
I think so, too.
We went beyond the highlights, beyond the final score.
We dig
uncovered some of the strategy, individual brilliance.
with luck involved, too.
Oh, yeah.
Always is.
Always is.
It's football.
And that's the beauty of this game.
It really is.
There's always something more to discover.
Always another layer.
So to everyone listening out there,
Yeah.
we encourage you to go back and watch this game.
Yeah, watch it again.
Pay attention to those little details.
The things we talked about today.
Yeah, the coaching decisions, the individual battles.
You might be surprised what you see.
And if you're ever looking for someone to help you break down those details,
You are to find us.
we'll be back next week with another deep dive.
Until then.
See you then.
Today is your lucky day. Today is the day that our $3 website works for you, paying you directly to your PayPal daily. Imagine $3 ongoing continuous payments to your PayPal account. Imagine falling asleep and waking up to $300 in your PayPal account. How would this make you feel? How could this help you? What bills could you pay? What kind of fun could you have? What does that retirement look like now? All for a one-time payment of $3. This website is DFY done for you, fully built and completely hosted, and never stops collecting payments for you. You have spent $3 on coffee on a regular, but that coffee won't help you create multiple streams of income. Click the link below.